These leads are the best listing leads in real estate, period. In fact, they're my number one lead source in my business, especially because we're in this low inventory market. And no, I'm not talking about FSBOs. I'm talking about absentee owners. You've all been asking me how to find numbers for these leads, how to find these leads. Brandon, where do you get these leads? Well, I'm so excited to share with you that Vulcan 7 now has just come out with a new real estate lead generation strategy, tactic, and feature in their prospecting platform that I'm gonna show you exactly how you can get 1,000 seller leads for $199 a month. And here's the best part. There's no competition. Most real estate agents don't know what absentee owner leads are. They're not going after absentee owners. They're all going after FSBOs expireds, but not you. After this video, I'm gonna share with you where to find these leads and how to go out there and secure listings, even in this market where there's no inventory. If we haven't met yet, my name is Brandon Mulrenin. I'm excited and I'm committed to helping you become a top listing agent. So if this video provides you any value, I'd ask you with much love and respect to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss anything. If you're not already on Vulcan 7 to get your for sale by owners, your expireds, your for rent by owner data, I put my affiliate link in the description right beneath this video. You can give them a try. They charge $49 to get started for the first couple of weeks. You can try all of the real estate lead generation tactics and strategies that I'm gonna show you in this video, and then you can decide if you wanna stay on that Vulcan 7 platform. So what is an absentee owner? An absentee owner is simply a homeowner that owns a second residence or a rental property where they don't live. And so you're probably asking, why is this lead source so critical, so crucial? And why is it my number one lead source in my business? Well, number one, it's the largest opportunity of closed transactions in my MLS and every MLS across the country. It's the largest pool of closings that we possibly can. Yet most real estate agents are competing for the for sale by owners and the expireds, but no one's talking about absentee owners. Let me show you in my MLS what I'm talking about. So if we look in here and we look at the sold data for the past 365 days for residential properties, and I'll just show you in my local market here. And if we look at one of our main markets, which is in Rochester Hills, Michigan, there's 952 closed transactions over the past year. Well, what if we said how many of those closings were actually non-owner occupied, or in other words, absentee owners? So we mark homestead as no, and what you're gonna find is 136 of those properties of the 952 were absentee owners. So 136 divided by 952, that's 15% of the market. And so what you're gonna find is the same thing in your market. About 15 to 20% of all the closings in your market come from this one lead category, yet real estate agents don't even know about this lead category, or they're not working this source of business as a part of their business plan. The next reason is because most of these people maybe have one, maybe two rental properties that they couldn't sell when the market was down. So they said, you know what? Why don't we hold on to these properties while the market rebounds from 2007, 2008, and we'll try our hand at being a real estate investor or being a landlord. Well, what's happened to property values, as you know, not only have we rebounded, we're seeing the values at an all-time high. Property values have never been this high in the history of real estate. So these people that had properties, bought them low, couldn't sell them, tried to be a landlord, maybe they have one or two of these properties. It's a huge source of frustration. You know this to be true if you're a landlord. So now their values of their properties are worth way more now than they were. It's time to cash in, get rid of that headache, and oh, by the way, to the new pandemic guidelines, you can't even evict a tenant even if they don't pay rent. So these people are done. Economists believe that a vast majority of the absentee owners in this country are going to be selling these properties over the next 12 to 18 months. So you want to make sure you act quickly. So let me show you how to generate these leads in the Vulcan 7 platform. So here we are in the Vulcan 7 platform, and all you're simply going to do, once you're gonna log in, you're gonna see, yes, this is where you're gonna get your for sale by owner data, your for rent by owner data, and your expired listing data, but you're gonna notice a new button here. And again, if you haven't signed up for Vulcan 7 yet, there's my affiliate link is in the description. Feel free to get started. They're giving everybody that uses my link an incentive to start on their platform for $49. So all we do is hit the Vulcan 7 neighborhood search. We start new search, and there's 3 amazing features from a real estate lead generation standpoint that are absolutely going to blow your mind. So the first thing that we're going to look at is, you can look at absentee owner leads. Now, before, I had to go through a list broker. Maybe you even watched some of my videos in the past where I referred you to a list broker. Well, now we have a real estate lead generation company that's finally giving us absentee owner data. So you can simply put in your city, and I'll just put in one of my cities, Rochester Hills, Michigan. And let's just say I want to do a 2-mile radius. And all you do now, you could see over here, we uncheck the owner occupied, and now they allow us to get non-owner occupied leads. And what they're going to provide us is their cell phones and email addresses, but we're not done yet. What they've also included in here is the single address search. Now, imagine a world you have an old expired listing that you want to go after. Well, before, it's been hard to just get the cell phone number and email address for one homeowner. Not anymore. Now you can simply throw in an address, and we'll just throw in one here just for an example. And I'll just throw in a random address. We can say get property details, and within about a minute or so, we're going to get the property owner's cell phone and email address. I mean, it's unbelievable. So now you can go into any property that you want to contact the owner of that property and get their specific cell phone and email address. It doesn't stop there. There's one more thing I want to show you. So I talk a lot about how to go out and get listings where there's low to no competition. And in this market, especially, as you know how hard it is to get listings, now they've got the bulk upload. So what this allows you to do is go into your MLS, and you can create any type of specialty lead category. I'll give you an example here in just a second. You can upload it right into the Vulcan 7 system, and Vulcan 7 runs it through their database, and they're gonna come back with cell phones and emails for your specific list. There's been no real estate lead generation company that's allowed us to do this before until now. So what you can do is you can go into your MLS and you can create what I call a likely to sell list. These are people that have been in their home for 20 years. The home is paid off. It's 2 stories and the house is bigger than the average home in your local market. Well, why is that list so important? These are the downsizers. These are people that are most likely to sell their homes right now. We have the largest transfer of wealth. So you could go in your MLS, you can build out that list, or you can have your title company build you the list, upload that list right into the Vulcan 7 system, get all the cell phones, all the emails for those people, and now you're generating listing opportunities where there is no competition. And that's what this video is all about, is how do you go in the marketplace, how to secure great listings without having to discount your commissions, without having to compete with people, and generate listings on a consistent basis. Next, if you want to see me in action, actually calling my favorite lead source, absentee owners, that you now know how to get, watch this video right here. You're gonna see me prospect for 30 minutes and generate 5 listing opportunities in less than 30 minutes. Click this video right here and I'll see you in the next video.